Neville Goddard once said that if you frequently assume the feeling of your wish being fulfilled, you would become the master of your fate. Famous for his belief in the power of assumption and imagination, this quote encapsulates much of his life's work. You've probably heard of concepts like the law of assumption and the power of manifestation, but if you're here, you might still have some questions. Have you ever wondered if there's a force so powerful that it could turn your desires into reality? Is the law of assumption a profound truth, or is it simply a whimsical notion? Today, let's embark on a journey to uncover the mysteries of this intriguing concept. This law pushes us to question our preconceived ideas about manifestation and invites us to explore the limitless power that resides within our minds. The big question is the law of assumption a true force that shapes our reality, or is it just wishful thinking? We're about to find out. As we delve into this exploration, we'll discuss the enigma of the law of assumption and everything it entails. So stay with us. To begin, we need to start at the root of it all. In our quest to understand the law of assumption, we cannot ignore the influential figure who paved the way, Neville Goddard. So who was Neville Goddard? Born in Barbados in 1905, Neville Goddard was not just a mystic but also a trailblazer in the world of manifestation. His teachings, rooted in mystical interpretations of biblical concepts, resonated with seekers of truth worldwide. Neville's journey led him to explore the transformative power of assumption, and his wisdom continues to echo through time. Of Goddard's many principles, these stand out the most and connect directly to our topic today. First, imagination creates reality. Neville firmly believed in the creative power of the imagination. He often said, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled," emphasizing that your imaginative capacity shapes your experiences. Central to Neville's teachings was the concept of assumption, the idea that by assuming the feeling of already having your desires fulfilled, you align yourself with the energy needed for manifestation. Ask yourself, what would it feel like if I already had that money, that job, that relationship, that dream vacation? How would I feel if I were truly at peace? Find that feeling, hold on to it, and act in alignment with that reality. Assume it, and watch as everything else falls into place. Neville also encouraged living in the end result of our desires. By mentally dwelling in the state of having already achieved our goals, we alter our consciousness and attract corresponding experiences. As a result, you must slowly learn to script your own reality. Neville Goddard advocated for the use of inner conversations and mental scripting. By consciously directing our thoughts and inner dialogues, we script the story of our lives and influence our external reality. As surprising as it may sound, he also believed in the power of revising past events through imagination. By reimagining and revising past experiences, we can alter their impact on our present and future. This is one of the most essential teachings of his philosophy, all of which centers around the law of assumption. As a child, you start life seeing it through a skewed yet beautiful lens. You're filled with wonder, curiosity, and a wild imagination. Why is the sky blue? Why is the grass green? Do hobbits live on those distant mountains? Can I touch a unicorn? These are the ramblings of a child's unbridled imagination, perhaps some of our first and last encounters with true magic and wonder. However, as we grow older, that magic seems to fade. Santa becomes just a whimsical character. The color of the sky and grass no longer fascinates us, and the question why becomes a distant afterthought. Somewhere along the way, we forgot how to reimagine the world in our own way. We forgot to assume that our lives could be exactly as we want them to be. Now that you've gained some insight from Neville Goddard's wisdom, you understand the essence of his teachings. Let's dive into the core of this exploration, the law of assumption. What exactly is it? At its root, the law of assumption recognizes that our assumptions, beliefs, and feelings shape our reality. Neville Goddard urged us to go beyond wishful thinking and fully embody the assumption that our desires are not only possible but are already realized. Imagine planting a seed in fertile soil. The assumption is the soil, nurturing the seed of your desire until it blooms into your lived experience. It's about living from the end result, not merely wishing for it. In simple terms, this concept states that you must assume the feeling or reality you desire, and somehow, some way this reality will find its way to you. Now, this might sound a lot like wishful thinking, but let's explore the difference. Wishful thinking often involves passive daydreaming and desiring without clear intention or conscious engagement. It's like tossing a coin into a fountain and hoping for a miracle without actively participating in the creation process. On the other hand, the law of assumption is an intentional, conscious act. It's about assuming a state of being and embodying the emotions associated with the desired outcome. It's not passive, it's an active engagement with the creative forces of the universe. While wishful thinking might leave you yearning for change, the law of assumption empowers you to become the architect of your reality. It's not about waiting for your ship to come in, it's about setting sail and navigating the seas of your assumptions. As we continue to explore, you'll see how the law of assumption goes beyond wishful thinking, providing a tangible path to manifesting the reality you desire. Now, let's figure out how to apply the law of assumption in your daily life. You understand the concept, but how can you turn these principles into practical steps? We're getting there. The first step is to clarify your desires. Begin by clearly defining what you want, whether it's a career goal, a relationship, or personal development. Specificity enhances the power of your assumptions. I would recommend cultivating the habit of writing these things down, whether in the form of a journal, a to-do list, a mind map, or a vision board. There's something powerful about putting pen to paper that helps solidify your goals. Unlock wealth in 90 days with the wisdom of a 7,000-year-old wizard. The Wealth Wizard's Secrets to be Rich. Achieving wealth in 90 days helps you overcome limiting beliefs, reprogram your mind, and set clear goals. This transformative guide, packed with motivational stories and practical exercises, is your path to prosperity. Get it now for the promotional price, available only today. Click on the pinned comment link and start your journey to wealth now. Number 2 is to craft affirmations. Create positive, present tense affirmations that reflect the fulfillment of your desires. For example, instead of saying, "I will be successful," affirm, "I am successful," affirm, "I am successful and fulfilled in my career." Number 3 is visualization techniques. Engage in regular visualization sessions, close your eyes and vividly imagine scenes where your desires have already manifested. One of the biggest challenges people face with implementing these practices is properly visualizing their assumptions. Goddard often stressed the effectiveness of experiencing visualizations from a first-person viewpoint. When you visualize, see the world through your own eyes, immersing yourself in the details and emotions of the assumed reality. Instead of focusing on the process, see yourself living the life you desire. Whether it's financial abundance, a fulfilling relationship, or career success, visualize the end scene vividly. Engage your senses during visualization, feel the textures, hear the sounds, and experience the emotions associated with your desired reality. Neville emphasized making your visualizations as sensory-rich as possible. Number 4 is to adopt a first-person perspective. When visualizing, see the world through your own eyes and the scenes you imagine. This personalizes the experience and makes it more immersive. Number 5 is feeling is the secret focus on the emotional component of your assumptions. Feel the emotions associated with the fulfillment of your desires. The more genuine and intense the emotions, the more effective the assumption. Feeling is the vibrational language that communicates with the universe. Goddard emphasized that it's not just about thinking of your desire, it's about feeling as if your desire has already been fulfilled. This might be hard for many to grasp, not because it's difficult, but because it might seem inadequate or underwhelming. If you desire financial abundance, feel the joy and security that financial freedom brings. If you seek love, immerse yourself in the warmth and fulfillment of being loved. Your feelings are the magnetic pull that draws your assumptions into your lived reality. Feeling isn't just a side effect of assumption, it's the secret ingredient that catalyzes the manifestation process. Number 6 is to create a mental script. Develop a mental script or story that narrates your life as you wish it to be. Picture each scene with clarity and script the dialogue and events as if they are happening in the present moment. Number 7 is to live from the end. Embrace the concept of living from the end. Act as if your desires have already been fulfilled. Make choices and decisions based on the assumption that your desired reality is your current reality. Number 8 is consistency and repetition. Consistency is crucial. Repeat your affirmations and engage in visualizations regularly. Consistent reinforcement strengthens the neural pathways associated with your assumptions. Consistent assumption is the heartbeat of the law of assumption. It's not a fleeting thought or a momentary belief, it's a sustained and unwavering commitment to the assumption that your desires are on their way to manifestation. Goddard emphasized that persistence isn't about desperation or anxious waiting, it's about confidently and persistently assuming the feeling of the wish being fulfilled, even in the face of external circumstances that might suggest otherwise. Number 9 is positive self-talk. Monitor your internal dialogue. Sometimes that little voice in your head could be getting in your way. Maybe it tells you that you can't do certain things or be certain things. It might tell you that you're not good enough or worthy enough. Whatever the case may be, you must strive to replace negative or doubtful thoughts with positive affirmations that support your conscious assumptions. Positive self-talk reinforces your desired beliefs. Number 10 is detachment from the means. Let go of your attachment to specific ways or means through which your desires will manifest. Trust the universe to bring about the fulfillment of your assumptions in ways that may surpass your current understanding. Goddard emphasized the importance of detaching from the how of manifestation. This principle involves trusting that the universe will orchestrate the means to fulfill your assumptions, often in ways beyond your immediate comprehension. It's important to note that this detachment is not indifference, but a profound trust in the intelligence of the universe. It allows your assumptions to unfold in ways that might exceed your initial expectations. Number 11 is to reflect and revise. Regularly reflect on your assumptions. If you notice any conflicting thoughts or beliefs, revise them to align with your desired reality. Revision is a powerful tool for shaping your assumptions. Goddard introduced the concept of revising assumptions as a potent practice within the law of assumption. If your current assumptions do not align with your desires, you have the creative ability to revise and redirect your mental focus. Revision involves looking back at past assumptions, events, or experiences and altering them in your mind's eye. By revising how you perceive the past, you reshape its impact on your present and future. Remember, the goal is always to create the best life possible for you. Finally, number 12 is to express gratitude. Cultivate gratitude for your assumed manifestations as if they have already occurred. Gratitude aligns your energy with a positive frequency, reinforcing the power of your assumptions. Imagine all of this as scripting the story of your life. Rather than letting the plot unfold haphazardly, you become the author, consciously directing the narrative. It requires heightened awareness and a commitment to engage with your desires on a conscious level. Goddard emphasized that consciousness is the key player in the law of assumption. The more aware and intentional your assumptions, the more profound the impact on your reality. Embarking on the journey of the law of assumption might be met with skepticism and challenges. Now that we've explored the foundational principles of the law of assumption and practical steps for implementation, let's address a crucial aspect: overcoming doubts and challenges in the manifestation journey. Overcoming doubts and challenges requires a deep commitment to your beliefs and the practice of self-awareness. It's normal for skepticism to creep in, especially when external circumstances seem to contradict your desired reality. During these times, it's essential to recognize that doubts are simply a part of the human experience, not a reflection of the validity of the law of assumption. Instead of allowing these doubts to derail your progress, use them as reminders to reaffirm your assumptions. By consistently refocusing on your desired outcomes and practicing positive self-talk, you can gradually dissolve doubts and strengthen your belief in the process. Another key strategy in overcoming challenges is to cultivate a support system that reinforces your faith in the law of assumption. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether through like-minded individuals, uplifting content, or personal affirmations that help you stay aligned with your goals. By immersing yourself in a community or environment that shares your belief in the power of assumption, you create a buffer against negativity and skepticism. This collective energy can serve as a powerful motivator, helping you to stay committed to your manifestation journey, even when faced with obstacles. To deal with skepticism, you must first acknowledge common doubts. It's natural to harbor doubts about a principle as transformative as the law of assumption. Common doubts may include questioning the validity of assumptions, wondering about the practicality of manifestation, or skepticism about the role of emotions. How do you move past this? First, recognize that this concept involves active engagement with the universe. By assuming a desired reality, you're sending out powerful signals that influence the unfolding of events. You're letting the universe know that not only are you aware of the possibilities, but you are also ready. The law of assumption is not a niche concept, it's a universal principle that transcends individual beliefs. Countless testimonials from various walks of life attest to its efficacy. People have witnessed transformative changes by consciously assuming the reality they wish to experience. The concept also leverages the power of emotional alignment. Emotions play a crucial role in the manifestation process. The law of assumption acknowledges that emotions are not just reactions, but powerful forces that shape our reality. By aligning your emotions with the assumed reality, you create a vibrational match that attracts your desires. We cannot overemphasize the role of consistency and patience in this journey. The law of assumption is not a quick fix, it's a journey. Consistent and persistent assumption is the key to unlocking the manifestation process. Doubts may arise, but persistence in assumption acts as a steady beacon, guiding you through challenges. As you continue to navigate the journey of manifestation, it's important to understand that setbacks and obstacles are a natural part of the process. These challenges should not be seen as roadblocks, but rather as opportunities for growth and refinement. Each challenge is a chance to strengthen your belief in the law of assumption and to reaffirm your commitment to your desires. By maintaining your focus and staying aligned with your assumptions, you cultivate resilience, which is essential for overcoming any doubts or fears that may arise. Remember, the law of assumption works hand in hand with your faith in the process. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even when progress seems slow or uncertain. The key is to remain steadfast in your assumptions, believing in the reality of your desires with unwavering confidence. As you consistently apply these principles, you'll find that the universe responds in kind, gradually aligning circumstances to match your inner state of belief. More importantly, you must learn to set realistic expectations. Patience is the companion of persistence. Manifestation doesn't always adhere to our expected timelines. Encourage a realistic view of the manifestation journey, understanding that the universe operates on its own divine timing. The law of assumption is not about instant gratification, it's about trust and unwavering belief. Setting realistic expectations is crucial, because the manifestation journey often unfolds in ways that may surprise you. While it's natural to want immediate results, the true power of the law of assumption lies in your ability to trust the process and let go of rigid expectations. This doesn't mean lowering your standards or settling for less, it means allowing the universe to work in its own way, often bringing about outcomes that are even better than you initially imagined. By embracing flexibility and trusting in divine timing, you open yourself up to possibilities that you might not have considered. Moreover, practicing patience allows you to stay aligned with your desires without succumbing to frustration or doubt. When you understand that manifestation is a process, you can maintain a positive mindset even during moments of uncertainty. This patience isn't passive, it's an active form of trust that keeps you focused on your goals while letting go of the need to control every detail. In doing so, you create a space for the universe to bring your desires into reality in the most harmonious and effective way possible. Ultimately, this law and its principles have the power to change your life if you choose to embrace them. Start right now by reflecting and truly seeing your life in its totality. What is it that you desire, and how can you assume that reality to facilitate it? If you've learned something and want to unleash the law of assumption in your life, type below "I am open to all the abundance of the universe today." 2 videos are appearing on your screen to help you expand your knowledge about wealth and abundance. Click on one of them now. See you in the next video.